Hi everyone. Yeah, so this video is for nurses who have tried to come to the UK and failed, people who do not have any degree at all, people who have a degree in any area, in any subject other than nursing, people who practice as nurses in their country, but maybe they have a certificate in nursing, which is not the qualification that they can practice nursing in the UK. And lastly, this video is for people who are from the what is called red list countries. If you're one of these, please stick with me because this is gonna be fun. Please subscribe to my channel, give it thumbs up. This helps with the algorithms here on YouTube. Thank you very much. I'll be sharing my screen now. Let's get into it. Okay, so this video is for information purposes only. It does not constitute legal advice. On 15th of February 2022, which is last year, the UK government added Care Week to what is called shortage occupation list, in short. So let me just get to this. So yeah, this is the shortage occupation list. All these vacancies are vacancies that they cannot find workers within England, within the UK, and so they advertise. So this video is mainly focusing on care week roles. As I said at the beginning, this video is for nurses, but maybe they can't come as nurses, and so they want to try a different route. Anyone with any degree other than nursing degree or doctor degrees and stuff. It's for people who have certificates in nursing. They practice as nurses in their country, but they cannot qualify as nurses with the same certificate that they have. And it's also for people who do not have a degree yet. Maybe they just have GCSEs and the other qualifications. When we are when we are working, most of the times we also think in terms of like, how can I progress? How can I improve myself and maybe get to a higher position or whatever? So when you come on the care worker visas, you are allowed to study as long as it does not interfere with your work. And so there is an option here of nursing associate, which let's open the website, which is on the NHS website. And yeah, you can read further about how you can get into this on this website. But there's also nursing apprenticeships. There's also fast track nursing, a 2-year course, which is for people who already have a degree, but in other professions other than nursing. So they can either do adult social care or specialize in mental health. I also put a YouTube link here for NHS careers. You can watch. It's just the entire channel. If you want to learn about anything, I think that would be the best place to go to, because they have different videos on different things. So how the recruitment is being done is mainly 3 ways: directly by the care homes themselves, or through an agency, or through some form of collaboration. On the government website, let's open it. I think this is very important. It lays down everything, almost everything that you need to know if you're coming onto this visa. So you just need to go through everything. It also talks about scams here, because it's really, really common, where in some cases people have been thinking that they are working with an agency, but actually they are working with the scammers and stuff like that. But there've also been issues around care worker visas, to be honest, where some people have been, it's claimed they've been buying or selling, I should say sell, sponsorships and all sorts of stuff. So would be beneficial if you read all this. For example, here it talks about your salary, your numbers of work, and your number of hours, contract stuff. Know your legal rights, and all of this. So you can do this at your own free time, but I definitely recommend that you go through the website and understand it. I need to be closing some of these website. So there are some requirements, and I put here the website, the government website. If this is your decision, you need to come on this website, and it tells you everything, how you can apply from outside the country. Let's click there, applying from outside the country. The documents you will need, you just have to look at everything. You'll need a certificate of sponsorship, reference number from your employer, proof of English, valid passport, job title and annual salary, all of that. So you need to read. You also need clearance from the police, etc., etc. This is what they call ethical recruiters list. So we'll be looking at recruiting agents shortly. So these, because some people who claim to be recruiters, maybe they are not, they are scammers. So always it's good to check, to cross-check with the original list, if they are on the list or they are not on the list. If they're not on the list, you know, as long as you're using the updated list, you know that you cannot follow that, or you can follow that because it appears on the excuse me, on the original list. So apart from what is listed on the government website as well, because every application is different, you'll be required to also submit your CV, cover letter. So in terms of CV, I've just put this website here, myperfectcv.co.uk. if that can be helpful. It is a good website. If it can be helpful for you, just try and see how it can help you as well. Cover letters, you can do a Google search. Just say, yeah, this is just an like yeah, an option really, because I think a lot of us probably we have applied for jobs already in our lives. So yeah, but we can use Google to look for samples for cover letter for care work job in UK, something like that, and something will come up. We now have ChatGPT, which is also amazing tool to use. When I was typing this area, I put this is me here. I put on ChatGPT a cover letter for healthcare assistant job. This is what ChatGPT came up with. I'm excited to apply for a healthcare assistant position at, then you name the place. As an experienced healthcare professional, I'm confident in my ability to provide compassionate and efficient care to patients in a variety of healthy care settings. So what I did not do well on ChatGPT was to ask very specific, to say, for example, to include things like a cover letter for someone outside of the UK to work in UK as a healthcare assistant for the first time. Definitely the the result would have been different and maybe more specific. But all in all, you look at the advert and see what are the keywords in the advert. What exactly are they looking for in the applicants? And that's what mostly will reflect in the cover letter. So when we are sending email, let's not send empty emails. Let's put a cover letter, a proper cover letter in the email, as well as attaching the CV. I I made a video on how to use ChatGPT on my YouTube channel, which you can watch at your own free time. I just provided the YouTube link there. So because we are all at different levels, like we said, people who have a degree, people who don't have a degree, people who have nursing, people who don't have nursing. But as far as the care work is concerned, the minimum is NVQ level 2, NVQ, which just means National Vocational Qualification. And so if you can do some form of training, it helps you to stand out of the crowd, because the competition is stiff. The competition is on world stage. It's not a country stage, but the entire world, where even people from within Europe, they are they are moving using similar visas. So we really need to do our homework and make sure that we are somewhere. So one of the courses that one of the agents recommended to me was this one. This is not a free course. It costs about £24, including VAT. So the cost, although it says £20, let's have a look quickly. So yeah, this is the website, CPD Online College. And the reviews are wonderful, 5 out of 5. It's £20 plus VAT. It goes up to £24. If you want, this is what you want, you just click add to the basket, and then you go to the checkout. Let's see what's in this course. Okay, yeah. So they have listed everything here. Units covered, care certificate standards. Care certificate standard 1, understanding your role, your personal development, duty of care, equality and diversity, work in person-centered way, communication, privacy and dignity, fluids and nutrition. I mean, if you safeguarding adults, if you are familiar with care work, this is exactly what you need. All of this manual handling, health and safety, infection control, it's perfect. I think it's perfect. If you can afford it. But if you cannot afford, there is this website called Florence Academy. Let's also have a look. So Florence Academy. Let's see what their courses are. Okay, so yeah, they also have similar courses. So what I would do if it was me is I will take the list from the CPD. If you can't afford CPD or you love this one, I can just take the, the names of the courses in there and then select here the same courses and do it. So it would be the same courses, but offered by 2 different training institutions. So because they have a lot here, you saw I just expanded the page. They have a lot here, but you need to pick the ones that you need now at level 2, NVQ level 2. So some of these, like catheter care, as a carer, you don't do catheters. That's nurses' jobs and stuff like that. So you don't need such courses. But if you can use CPD as your checklist, then come here and pick the same ones and do it for free. Just making sure that at the end where they talk about certificate, make sure you find a way of capturing that. It indicates on the website that if you want accreditation, it would cost £2.99. But you have to check, excuse me, what else is included, because like CPD online, they'll send you a physical certificate through the post, much as you also get the a soft copy of the certificate. So just check the Florence Academy as well. If you're paying $2.99, what is included apart from the accreditation? Do they send? Is it just a stamp on your, on your social media and stuff that you are trained, or what is it? So just find out. And yeah, I guess the other thing to mention here is if you do CPD if this is your choice, they have audio option. I also added these 2 websites here, Read and Indeed. You can use these as search. There are blogs where employers advertise jobs. So you can just go there and search. Let's try. Read. What should we search? I searched something earlier. What was it? HealthCare or support worker? What do we call? Okay. I know SenseCare, so I think Let me see. I'm just looking if they have jobs that, no, that's training. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So, for example, this one talks about Tier 2 certificate sponsorship, for example. But I haven't read it properly, but it's on Read website or Sense. I'll put in the description. Sorry, I'll put in the description later. Just check in the description. Yeah, if you are interested in that. So let's look at care home, because we said there are three main ways how people are coming through being employed directly by care homes, or through an agency, or through some form of collaboration. There are some explanations around all of this, but it's beyond this video. So if you're, why should you apply directly with a care home? One is to avoid the middleman, the agency. So it means yourself as an applicant, you'll be communicating directly with the care home where you want to apply for the job and where you'll be offered the job. And yeah, which is easier in terms of sometimes we think maybe I would have negotiated better if it was myself, because they only saw my CVs and then they declined, or whatever it is, or agency was speaking on my behalf or whatever. But yeah, so that provides a direct communication between you as an applicant and the care home. In that sense as well, because you're dealing with the care home directly, probably chances of scammers would be at its lower or lowest level, as long as you are sure that the care home website you're using is legit, is the it exists and is the right one. Yeah, I did make a video on how to spot scammers some time back. It was meant for students who are coming to study, but it's more of like similar stuff. I'll be talking about the red and amber list in a moment. So yeah, some countries, for example, Malawi, I'm talking about Malawi because I'm from Malawi, and I also put here one of the nurses here, I've blurred her name. When I shared this sometime back last year on one of our groups, Malawi Public Health Forum, about health and social care jobs in the UK. This lady, this nurse, said the Malawi government is not employing yet, and yet we are on red list. Okay, so people graduate, but they don't get a job in Malawi because there are no jobs. But at the same time, you're put on red list because there's shortage of workers in that country. So it's like people are in the middle. They are in the fix. But there is good news. The note that I have put here, and I will read it so we understand, is from the government website, which says, for the purpose of this code of practice, a direct application is when an individual makes an application directly and on their own behalf to an employing organizing and not using a third party, such as a recruitment organization, agency, or a collaboration. Individual health and social care employers may consider direct applications from individuals who are resident in countries on the WHO Health Workforce Support and Safeguard List 2020. So, and they go ahead and put the list of countries which are in the amber list, which we'll see in a moment. But the most important thing here, if you are applying directly to the employer, this is what they are saying. It means you can't get a job if you're applying directly than when you are applying to the agency. So that is the option for people who are in a red list country like Malawi, like this nurse who was complaining. If you apply directly to the care home, it should work. So yeah, the red list countries here: Afghan, Angola, Bangladesh, Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi. There are so many countries, including Malawi, Mali, Mauritius, Mozambique, Senegal, and so forth, to Yemen, Tanzania, Sudan, Sierra Leone, and all of that, and Nigeria too. Ghana, almost. Let me see. South Africa is not there. Wow. South Africa is not on the red list. Okay. So yeah, there is a way out. We are not stuck like this lady. She sounded, her voice sounded black. But yeah, there is this narrow option, but I think we can still capitalize on it. And some more good news. On 10th of February, 2023, which is like 10 days ago, 9 days ago, the UK government made an announcement. Let's have a look. Yeah, on 10th of February, it was published on 10th of February. International Recruitment Fund for the Adult Social Care Sector. This is the guidance for local authorities. So the government is has confirmed that it will give 15 million for the 2023 and 2024, so that the care work jobs can continue going, so that the care homes can continue to recruit workers from overseas. And it says here, the aim of the fund, this fund is being established to enable a support offer to be set up at a regional or sub-regional level, which can be made available to all providers within the area. So the key word here, I guess, it's regional and sub-regional level. We just need to keep an eye which regions are these that this fund is targeting, because it's in those regions that the care homes will access the fund to employ. So we'll look at the care homes in a second, but this is very very good news. So what we need to take notice here also is, so this is important here, where funding will have been approved for care homes between 6th of April to 10th of April 2023. So this is a key date that we need to keep in our diary so that on 11 April, we start looking at which are these care homes that have secured funding and are recruiting. Let's make it a habit to look and look and look. Okay. So I was talking about care homes here. This is the website where you go and where all the care homes are listed in the UK. And so you see here in England, we have this number of care homes, and they've gone to specify within regions, the East Midlands, East England, so many, and yeah, in London, and all the boroughs in London have been listed and with reviews, public reviews. Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest. So all the care homes are here. That was England. This is Northern Ireland care homes. And this is Scotland. And finally, Wales. All the care homes are here. Okay. The Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. Okay. So these are the care homes. Excuse me. But we will need to decide. We can only decide when we know which care homes have received the money, have been successful, and they've been allocated money to continue to employ carers from overseas. Of course, apart from this is the main criteria, but people will also have to look into other criteria. For example, if you have some relations who are in another part of the country where you want to be, then that's the area that you concentrate to apply. As to how many applications you can make, it's down to you. My suggestion would be apply to as many as you can. So on this website, on the care website where all the care homes are listed. Hang on a minute. No. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so yeah. So I mentioned about this website. Let's go on it. This is where all care homes are listed. Yeah. So you see here in England, we have 14,339. Then they have, there's a breakdown of all the care homes in England, in London only, in East England, in East Midlands, in Northeast, Northwest, Southwest, and West Midlands, Yorkshire, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Channel Islands, Isle of Man. So all the nursing homes have been listed here, but The money will not go to every nursing home in every single area. So come April, this is where probably I will also make another video in relation to what I will have gathered at the time after the funds are allocated. We just have to be, alert because it's happening so quick and so fast. So we don't want to be left out all the time. We want to be in it. Yeah. So in terms of what it helps us to decide which region we'll choose, apart from the fact that we know that this care home is funded, probably some reasons are personal. Some people follow their families. If your family is in Scotland, you also want to be in Scotland, for example. And you can also look at the review, but so far, most of reviews were above 8, which, there might be issues, but maybe not much. And some reviews are from the point of service users. Some reviews are from the point of the carers themselves. In terms of number of applications you can make, I would say, and I recommend as many as you can, as you are able to. Just apply and apply and apply. There's no harm in applying. This on the website, the 15 million funding is where I took this screenshot. And this is how it says here. It shows the maximum allocation available for each of the financial years, 2022, 2023, as well as this year. And so I tried to match Northeast with its 688 care homes. They'll get that much. Northwest, they'll get this much. Northwest here, they will get this much, 2 million. And Yorkshire and the Humber with the 1,405 care homes, they will get 1,380,000. I added this and it's coming up to almost the whole 15,000, but this is just England. So probably there is another story that I haven't captured because if this is England, only, how about Scotland? How about all those other areas that we looked at where nursing homes are? And if it's 15 million, this is already 15 million. So that's a puzzle for us to figure out. So for care homes, much as we are waiting for the funding to kick in, there is this website which people might want to look at. It's called Hallmark Care Home. Let's check job roles. Yeah, they have care here. Let's see job type. What do they have? Is it carer? Let's find your role. Which region? So we'll not choose a region. Let's just see what comes up. Senior care assistant at random. I'm just choosing at random to see if we can see something that is obvious that we can pick on. But because some people already know that this organization employs has a sponsorship certificate, it would not harm to just send an application. Much as here it's not job search. It's not clear cut. I can't see the sponsorship and stuff. But I think it would just be, you won't lose anything by just sending an email and talking about an application for care work and from where you are applying from. They can only say no, but at least you have tried. Yeah. But I've included agencies that are recruiting at the moment. I understand the positions go just quick. So at the time you'll be seeing this, I hope it will not be too late. I hope you can, but they close and open again. So it's a matter of just checking again and see what is there and making inquiries or just applying and see what comes up. But I would really encourage to apply because I've seen that they are. I've checked this list. I verified. I have my own way of verifying. I check if they appear on CQC. I check if they appear on the CQC. Is just Care Quality Commission that excuse me, that governs that checks the quality of care in the UK. Where has that Dropbox gone? This one, yeah. So I guess you would find something here. Let's see, care home nurse. At least nurse is there. And the rest of stuff. Okay, the heading was already nursing anyway there. Non-clinical, I don't know what this is. Whether it's cleaning or I don't know. What is non-clinical jobs? Yeah, but from how it looks here, there's a short form. You just accept the rules. You choose a file. Join now. Locum or permanent, I guess it has to be permanent, I guess, if you're international, but I'm not sure that. Okay, so health professions, they're listed here. Let's see. Maintenance, non-clinical. Maybe it will give us explanation now because I was wondering what is non-clinical. Yeah, what does non-clinical mean? So here we go. I'm not the only one asking. At least I feel better now. Okay. A non-clinical job is a role in the healthcare sector that does not involve administering medicine and is not directly involved in diagnosis and treatment purposes. Okay. So there we go. Read about non-clinical and find out if I don't think this would be sponsored, to be honest. But okay, yeah. But this is one of the website that is recruiting abroad, is recruiting. Just that there's only so much that we can do. Latest jobs on a video like this. Okay. Yeah, these are consultant jobs. Yeah, maybe just explore the website and see if we can find something there as well. But at least nursing and other professional jobs are there. This is another one, Alliance. Like us on Facebook. I will be talking about these things in a minute. It's the best way to stay in touch. They are right. And you can as well see any notifications, any updates. You can ask questions. You can see what other people are talking about. You know, yeah. If you are interested, we have to do what we have to do. What I liked about this website is what they say here as their value. Alliance Resource International is an independent recruitment consultancy specializing in resourcing high-quality nursing staff for the healthcare sector. We believe in a tailored approach to recruitment. We listen to your needs and requirements and aim to match them with professionalism, honesty, and integrity. This approach allows us to fulfill our mission to recruit the best people for our clients, whilst also providing the opportunity to nurses all across the world to work in the United Kingdom. So in terms of applying, there's apply button here. Just explore this, fill out the form stating why you think you are a viable candidate. We'll aim to get back to you within 3 days. So yeah, or just get their email, which is down here at the bottom, info@allianceresource.co.uk, and send them after a week, because they're saying within 3 days. After a week, you follow up again, say, I made an application and I'm following it up. Just find out what's going on. Another one is PERS, International Recruitment. Register your interest. So here we go. Who do they employ? Allied doctors, nurses, psychological therapists. Let's check on the candidates. Clients, international staffing. Okay. Register your interest. What does it say? Talent exchange. Oh, the form is short. If you already have CV, which you upload here, and yeah, group of performance. But I encourage people to find out more. There's only so much that I can read. I don't pick every single little detail, but this is one of the most interesting one now. Lean Care Group Scotland. This is their email. Please send as soon as you can, because I saw this posted yesterday. I saw it today, but it was posted, it was saying posted 23 hours ago. So it's current. please just send your cover letter, a full cover letter, and a CV tailored to care work, care jobs. Then there's another one. I can't emphasize enough on this one because I saw the lady that was speaking. Steady care services. Let's check this as well. Like I'm saying, I have verified these websites that I'm sharing. I have my own way of verifying, like I check it on, do they appear on CQC exactly as they appear here with their addresses, the same address, the same phone number, the same this, and I'm convinced. Otherwise, I have a long list of these care agents, a very long list, which I think I showed the website somewhere. If I didn't, I'll try and put on the description link. But it needs cross-checking just to make sure, because there's a lot of scammers floating around looking to cash on people who want to work on their lives, which is unfortunate. Okay, anyway, I digressed, but it's the same issue. So on this website, there's recruitment here. Let's see. Staff needed, application form. Join our team. I can't see okay, yeah. So I guess the clue is here. Do you have the right to work in the UK? Would say no. Do you require any sponsorship to work in the UK? Of course. Yes. Upload a CV, but I still recommend that you check what they offer, what type of work. Is this something that you would be interested in? Domestic care, personal care, dementia care, palliative care, supported living, carers, respite services. Just check and also get to know the employer. Who are they? And here, there's this one. We are recruiting. I think it says recruitment. Are you a carer? As our healthcare assistant, you receive industry-leading training, great rates of pay, and excellent support. If you're looking for work which is extremely rewarding and satisfactory and have a high degree of flexibility to meet our clients' needs, we would love to hear from you. So here we go. But it's up to them to determine whether they still need to recruit. But this is because how this information is shared, I can't even tell, because you find information through different ways and means. So from what I've gathered from 3 at least different sources, this is one of the one of the agents that is recruiting at the moment. But yeah, we can only try, like I'm saying, we have to try everything and see. So how you apply for Steady Fast? Let me see. It's not a okay. It's the form. It's the form. We've already looked at that. Sorry, Lorraine. Okay, another one is this one. A gap care solution. You apply on the website, and this is their email address. So let's see what's on the website. A gap. I nearly jumped onto careers. Okay. Anti-slavery statement. The reviews look great. On home care. Okay. How to get in touch? Yeah, the information is right there. Let's see careers applications. What are they saying? Based in Dorset. provide a click. Okay, yeah. This here, it says care. Let's see, care application. Okay, yeah. They have domiciliary care sponsored. Woohoo! There we go. So this one is indicating clear. Some of the organizations that we have looked at, they are not indicating clearer because maybe they haven't updated their website yet, or they are in between processing the previous applications, and yeah, so they close and start again to manage the workload, to manage the applications. But from as far as I'm concerned, and from as far as I've done my research, I'm saying I've got, I think, over 40 care homes as well as agencies that some people are claiming that they are employing. But I don't want to just jump in and share things that I haven't cross-checked. But even these that I have cross-checked, everyone has to take their own responsibility to cross-check again, just to be sure, just to be safe. But yeah, for me, especially as long as it appears on the government website as one of the providers, I think that's clear. This is another one. Oh, we looked at this one already. I gave, isn't it? Yeah, I think we have. Then we have Helping Hands. I love Helping Hands, but international candidates. We are currently only accepting international carers from Spain, South Africa, and Greece. I'm like, why? Why? So I didn't go into if you're based overseas and you're looking for the opportunity to work in the UK, then you've come to the right place. Take a look at our international centers below to check if we recruit from your country, if you have the right to work in the UK and are interested in caring for someone on a one-to-one basis, get in touch today. Okay, yeah. So this is it. Because indeed, when you are in the UK, people are switching visas. If you are on student visa, people are switching onto this work visa. And that's the easiest way that people are doing, so that you are not waiting for the visa, for the student visa to expire and start looking at what am I going to do. Rules for immigration change all the time. And so it's also very important that we check the website often, the government website often, and also working with your solicitor if you have any is always good. I like Ambition 24 because they are very famous. They are everywhere, and they also have chatbot who is already asking, can I help? No, I don't need help now, I'm busy. But yeah, but I didn't find what I was looking for, maybe because I didn't go further than this page. But the instructions that I have were, if you register and apply on the website, they should get back to you. But guys, this is all I could do. And please take time to explore further what I've shared or more. Finally, these are tips just from me to encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and try something else, which is leaving your country and coming to the UK for work. And so I put there courage versus comfort zone. We understand moving is an act of courage. It is courage, definitely. I also talked about following all these agencies that we have talked about, including the NHS. Follow them on the social media so you can get updates, you can ask questions, you can learn from other conversations that are taking place. There could be people with testimonials and everything else. But most importantly, try and look for their YouTube channels, because YouTube is where life happens. If you're not on YouTube in this moment, you're missing out. You're missing out and missing out a lot. Don't just stick with Facebook. The biggest thing at the moment is YouTube. So please get on YouTube and look at what your employers, your potential employers are talking about, how they are guiding you with application, what they're talking about, how you can prepare for interviews, because you're not going to find someone who will tailor everything according to you. Maybe you get one thing here, one thing there, but if you go to the employer themselves, they will tell you everything that they need and where to find those conversations, and it's on YouTube. If you don't get a response within a certain period of time, please send a follow-up email. And also, this is the most important one. If there's only one thing that you get from this video, is getting comfortable with rejections. You are not the first, and you will not be the last. And don't give up just because you've received a rejection. And let me stop sharing. Yeah. So this is it, guys. I've done my research, and I try and be thorough in what I do, but I cannot guarantee. But I'll also make another video, because like I'm saying, I have some material. I work during the day. This is why even recordings are being done at night. So it might take a bit of time, maybe a week or so, because I just need to find time to do another video in this area. But thank you so much for staying around. Please, if you want to get a notification each time I share a video, hit on the subscribe button. Subscribe is just below my video, just below. You should see it on your right side of the on your right side of this video. Yeah, just on the right side corner. Please subscribe. I will appreciate that. And yeah, if you have questions, please do put them in the comments. Check the description below as well, where I'll add some links in there, a bit of websites that maybe I haven't included in this presentation. And yeah, leave a comment if you like something. If you want something else to be covered, let me know. I'll do my research and bring it to you. But please help me to help you. Subscribe. Thank you.